My name is Peter Loshak. This is the Loshak in the Bag show for Monday afternoon, August 20th. It is the week of the IFBC coming up in Las Vegas from the Golden Nugget. That will be this weekend, starting on Friday. Should be a lot of fun. There's a lot of great panels going on. It was just told to me that I'm actually going to be hosting the interview with the general bookmakers on Sunday. So I'm excited for that. That should be pretty fun. If there's any questions that you might want me to ask Chris Andrews and Matt Holt about general, behind the scenes stuff, anything that comes to your mind that you'd like to see them answer, send them to me on Twitter or put it in the comments section here, and I will try to write it down and answer it. But once again, I will be hosting the panel that Natalie Rydstrom was going to host on Sunday, but now it's going to be me hosting, asking Chris Andrews and Matthew Holt just questions in general about what it's like to be a behind the scenes bookmaker. So that should be fun. Let's see, other comments coming in. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to. The whole iconic look is gonna have to go because this is just ridiculous. You can't see because now it's tied up, but my hair has. I don't know how this happened, but my hair completely dreaded up. I look like Israel Vibration. If you know who Israel Vibration is, old reggae group, they're great. But that's what my hair looks like, which I'm not opposed to, but it just doesn't quite fit with what I'm doing right now. The long hair did, but white guy dreads don't, and I think I might have to cut the whole thing off. It doesn't look that bad. You can't really tell when it's tied up in a rubber band right now, but when it's out, it just looks looks incongruous with what I'm trying to portray here on camera, which is an entertaining looking and entertaining speaking sports betting internet video content provider. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna have to do, but I've been trying to untangle this stuff for the last 3 or 4 days, and it's just not working at all. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, how the mustache is gonna fit in with all that. I'm a little bit distressed, and but it's just the way it is. All right, so let's see other comments coming in. Welcome to the show. My name is Peter Loshak. You're watching SBR Sports Picks, SBR videos. Oh yeah, coffee. Kobe Valentine says Starling Marte and Josh Harrison rest are doubtful tonight against Atlanta. That's nice, although I think all my Atlanta bets might be. Was there a pitching change? Yeah, look at that. Gossman's out. I had 3 plays. I had Atlanta +1, Atlanta first half money line, and Pittsburgh first half team total under. Those are now all scotched. I am just seeing that just right now. Pitching change in the Atlanta game. Who the hell is this guy Wilson? I'm gonna have to do some on location research right now to figure out what I want to do, because my plays on Atlanta were, partially a play on Gossman, partially a fade of Archer, and everyone else in the comment section was more down on Archer than I was, but I was, down on Archer enough to want to fade him. And now what the hell's going on with this Atlanta game? Bryce Wilson. Who is this guy? I have to learn more about him on the spot here, trying to figure out what the hell I want to do. Let's see if there are any comments coming in here. Let's see. Yeah, Savage Larry, rookie, 6'1", 215 starter, throws 92 to 95 with a curve. Sasana says, at Kobe Valentine, I actually like Wilson over Gossman. Interesting, really. He's got only 2 pitches, 20-year-old up from AA, Hugh Direction. You've got my picture in your as your avatar. I might have to shave this whole thing. Like, is that going to be okay? Is my career going to survive? Is the show going to survive? The hair is I could take it out right now and show you, but it's just ridiculous. Robin Spears says Wilson not ready yet. Huge Braves fan, but Wilson only has a couple of AAA starts. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. Oh no. Let me see. Godmother87 says, at Peter Loshak, I started to back up my Twitter over the weekend to give you guys my winning WNBA picks, and you or Jimmy never responded. I'm so sorry, Godmother87. I kind of just, a lot of times I just disappear for the weekend and sleep most of the time and maybe tweet out a couple plays that I want to make sure get added to my record. But thank you so much, Godmother87. You're back on Twitter. I will definitely look for that. I will follow you, and I will look for your WNBA plays. Obviously, WNBA playoffs is starting very soon. All right, so look at this shit. 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 Look at that. I look like Israel Vibration. You know Israel Vibration? They've got the bald spot up here and then the one dread sticking out there. I mean, it's cool for that kind of thing. But for sports betting, hosting on the internet, I mean, it just doesn't go, right? I got to cut this off. I can't just sit here like this. Look at that. Look at that. Another one back here, all over the place. Just dreads everywhere. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, so John Garcia says, no, Pete, everything looks good. All right, so let's get back to a handicapping MLB. You know, we always fuck around for the first few minutes of every show. Tying this shit. Oh, no. Rubber band broke. There you go. All right, there you go. Blake Kersey said the skinhead look is in. Yeah, nothing wrong with being a skinhead. Remo says rat's nest. Yeah, you know, it's that's it. That is what it looks like. Rat's nesty. Kobe Valentine says, I love the people who will count out Atlanta today. Atlanta is still facing Archer. Atlanta hitting is better than Pitt hitting. Atlanta can still get that win more than 50% of the time in this spot. So Kobe Valentine's still liking Atlanta. And yeah, other people saying that they don't necessarily trust this guy. Has only 2 pitches. Not ready for the show right now. Bella B96 says Atlanta ain't winning shit today. All right. Comments coming in. Comments are coming in. Let me see. Let me see. All right. So let's Alex Nogales says bald and keep the stash. Yeah, that certainly is an option. That would be a weird as hell look. I mean, as long as it looks vaguely cool. Speedy Fighter says, hey, Pete, where's Jimmy at? Vacation. He's in Canada, and he's going to be meeting us all in Vegas for the IFBC on Thursday. Let me see. Underdog says you should dye them blonde natural style, Pete. You need to find a dread. Great accent again. Oh, I don't know what to do. All right, so let's see. A lot of comments coming in. Triple Beam says, what did the line do when Gossman got scratched? The answer, Triple Beams, is almost nothing. Atlanta is, you know, it moved up about 4 or 5 cents in favor of Pittsburgh. When I took Atlanta +1.5, I took Atlanta +1 with Gossman in there. The money line was +115. Now it's +119 at Heritage and Market Wide. So that is very interesting. Obviously, that is a ton of respect here for this guy Wilson. Gossman scratched. Wilson comes in. The line 5 cents. Not a big deal at all. Although that might have something to do with the guys who are out for the Pirates. But all right. So anyway, welcome to the show. My name's Peter Loshak. Who knows what the future will bring? Who knows what the future will bring? Hopefully it'll be okay. Hopefully it'll be okay. Can't always get what you want, but hopefully you get what you need. Let me take another drink here. All right. So these are the picks that I gave in the morning show. I gave in college football, I added a play, Wyoming, New Mexico State under 46 -107, and I might add another play for college football. I'm thinking that Western Michigan as a home dog might be getting disrespected. We'll talk about that a little bit later. I took San Francisco -125. Scotty Rock Forever told me that if I take San Francisco any which way tonight, I will lose money. He might be right. We'll review that again in the show today. I did take Houston first 5 innings, team total over 2 -138. Just had to fade, Felix Hernandez. If it was 2.5, maybe I would have thought twice about it, but at just 2, I had to take it. Milwaukee, first half team total over 2.5 -129. I did pull the trigger on the fade of Homer Bailey, and Milwaukee -1 at about -155 is also a play, and that wound up being a birthday pick for Carrie Olson. So Milwaukee -1 is a birthday pick. We'll review that game. Milwaukee first 5 innings team total over. Houston first 5 innings team total over. San Francisco second half. I did add Wyoming, New Mexico State under 46 in college football, and that was it. I had 3 other plays in the Atlanta game that are all scratched now, and we'll decide if I want to add anything else on top of my modest slate of MLB plays here. And of course, we did discuss the NFL preseason game, and that is an interesting one. There's been a huge line move in favor of Baltimore. Key factors are Harbaugh in general is great straight up, and ATS in the preseason. Also, Baltimore is very healthy. The Colts are kind of banged up, and also Baltimore has a nice quarterback rotation. Of course, Flacco, RG3, and Lamar Jackson all kind of playing to play well and with a chip on their shoulder. And, with the Colts, of course, it's going to be all about Andrew Luck. And, they have half an eye towards getting him just, through the preseason without any injuries. So for all those reasons, I think the Ravens are still a good play. There was some debate as far as the total is concerned, over or under or over. The total has gotten better from 41 to a 43. And Native Queen and others suggested that the Ravens team total over might be worth a shot. And I'm starting to think that maybe the Ravens team total under and the Colts team total under might both be worth shots. A lot of people were saying that they like the over tonight, but that might be mostly due to an expected big offensive night from the Ravens, and a shot with the Colts might also be in the cards on the team total under, because as one of our commenters in the morning show said, the Colts are looking for to establish their running game, to answer some questions about their running backs, and they might do that in this game with middling success. It'll shorten the game, and so the best way to play this game might just be Ravens team total under and Colts Ravens team total over, Colts team total under, and I would still be leaning Ravens even at the increased line right now, at the inflated line. Although there were some commenters saying that the public is overreacting here. The public's all over Baltimore, and that Indianapolis on the money line is actually the play. All right, so let's read some comments again, and then we'll get into a handicapping MLB game by game. All right, let's see. Other comments coming in here. Let's see. I'm seeing some fighting in here. Let's tamp it down. Tamp down the fighting. Let's see. Tamp down the fighting. Tomer says Luck should play the entire first quarter, and RG3 will get most of the playing time in the first half. I like the Colts in the first half. Interesting. Okay. Yes. The Colts in the first half might be worth a shot. That would be a contrarian play. Tomer again. Luck should play the entire first quarter and some of the second quarter, as he did in the first game, and RG3 will get most of the playing time in the first half. Tomer likes the Colts in the first half. All right, let's see. Other comments coming in. Funny comment from Triple Beams. All right. Anthony Jenkins likes the Ravens today and the over. Yes, the Ravens team total over might be worth a shot. RG3, he might have something left in him, although he is probably going to be going up against some defensive starters in the first quarter. Let's see. Other comments coming in. Let's see. Ralph Portuando, first NFL Play of the Year, Ravens -1. So Portuando liking the Ravens here. Let's see. Other comments. John Rui, let me see. What else do we have here? Godmother87, her Twitter handle is Godmother_87. Once again, Godmother87. I'm so happy that you thought of me and Jimmy in your tweets today, and in tweets this weekend. I just kind of, a lot of times I just disappear for the entire weekend and don't do much capping. Definitely not looking at Twitter. So that's why I didn't see those plays. But I'm very, very, very touched, Godmother. I'm touched that you tweeted out to us and mentioned us in the tweets, and I'm touched that you were that you cared that we didn't respond. Godmother87, thank you so much for being part of regular member of the Low Bag Show. Congratulations on being such a sharp WNBA handicapper, and I definitely look forward to your opinions on the WNBA team total, on the WNBA, playoffs. Glenn Kelly says, cut half it off. Glenn Kelly, no, this is going all the way down. These dreads are going, well, I could do that. Yeah, I could cut 2/3 of it. I don't know what to do here. All right, other comments coming in. Let's see. Anthony L says it's dangerous to have a starting pitcher with only 2 pitches, talking about the guy who is replacing Kevin Gossman. Christopher Carter says Chris Archer is phony baloney. Let's see. Savage Larry says he'd rather have the rookie pitcher throwing 2. Interesting. Some people are definitely sold on this guy over Gossman. Noah Lastark likes no score in the first inning. Orioles against Blue Jays. That's a very interesting pick there. With Cashner and Estrada, no score in the first inning. Orioles versus Blue Jays. We'll check that line and see what's up with that. Noah Lastark likes Mets to score first, Brewers to score first. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Okay. Kobe Valentine, Nimmo, and Michael Conforto are not in the starting lineup today against the Giants. Starling Marte and Josh Harrison doubtful tonight against Atlanta. Let's see. I'm just looking for comments here. Trumbo out for Baltimore. Hide and Zeke says, Pete, what's it like to have dreadlocks? It's cool. It's just, you know, it's incongruous with my current position in life, my current job. But I'd be fine with, I mean, if I were just, you know, living on a beach somewhere, no problem. I'd let them grow all the way down to the ground. All right, I'm looking at Kobe Valentine says, I remember the old Pete. That was the iconic look, was it? Was it? Which one was that? Just nothing? No, a clean-shaven face? Really? Okay. Parlay Pappy. Pete, why are you becoming insecure with your signature look? I'm not becoming insecure with it. I like it, and it's just I'm just feeling like it's come to its end, at least for now. At least for now. All right, other comments coming in. Yes, Alejandro Blanco says, Romero, I tailed your Morelia pick, beast mode with those Liga Mexico picks. Apparently, Monarcas Morelia, which Angel Romero tipped us off to, cashed again at about plus 200 or something like that. Okay, predictions guy says, I love you, Loshak. Thank you, predictions guy. Believe it or not, I live for comments like that. Yes, I do. I live for comments like predictions guy saying, I love you, Loshak. All right, so, yeah, and here you go. Robin Spears, Wilson not ready yet. Huge Braves fan, but Wilson only has a couple of AAA starts. Robin Spears, Pitt is the play. Alejandro Blanco, hit Atlanta money line and over 2.5 on the first 5 innings he's talking about. Jesse Dykstra, lots of sharps on Dodgers cards over, including Indian Cowboy. Both teams are hitting lefties. Over is 4-1 in Wood's last 5 starts against teams with winning records. Huge Erection says, I'm fine with that. Shave your head and let the sun rays touch your scalp. All right, there you go. Now I'm feeling better, Huge Erection. Huge Erection. Let's see. Looking for comments here. Let me see. Other comments. Derek Miller says, let's keep this show positive. Love it. Okay. All right. So, yes, Speedy Fighter says, Pete, where is the menu? My mind is simple. It gets confused without the menu. Yes, apparently we had tech issues. Hey, are the tech issues going to be resolved tomorrow? Oh, okay. All right. The tech issues are resolved now. We will have the menu back for tomorrow's show, and everything will be as it should be. All right. Okay. Let's see. Let's move on to, let's see. Okay. Let's move on to individual game handicapping. All right, I'm in a weird mood today. I'm in a pretty weird mood today. It's also a weird card, right? It's a small card, and we have 4 possible auto fade days. Let's look at, once again, the official plays I've given. San Francisco second half, minus 125. Houston, first 5 innings, team total over 2. Milwaukee, first 5 innings, team total over 2.5. And Milwaukee, minus 1. Let's look at some of the line moves. Huge line move in favor of San Francisco. Why would that be? Huge line move in favor of San Francisco. Is that because Conforto is out? They opened at about at a plus 117 dog at Pinnacle. Now they are down to minus 108. They are actually a favorite now. Huge line move in favor of San Francisco. We discussed this game a little bit in depth in the morning show. There was some strong disagreement from some of our most educated and savvy MLB pitcher handicappers as to what to expect from Wheeler. Tomarino Tomor gave the opinion that Wheeler looked a little bit vulnerable, more vulnerable than his final stat line would indicate in his last start, and that he's likely to get hit here. On the other hand, Anthony L. says that Wheeler has some of the best indicators for success in terms of contact, some of the best hard contact and soft contact numbers. I forgot exactly what he cited, but Anthony L. liking Wheeler here, and the market clearly has moved in San Francisco's favor. I took San Francisco second half, minus 125, and on the full game, I'm just not exactly sure what to think. I'm not exactly sure what to expect from Holland either. Holland, of course, has been doing pretty decently recently, and I was expecting him to be more vulnerable than he actually has been, and I have faded him at times recently and not done so well with that. So I'm sticking with San Francisco on the second half. Another huge line move in favor of Tampa Bay. They were in the minus 180s in the morning show. Now they're all the way up to minus 210 at Pinnacle, so I think I'm going to pass on that one. Absolutely no line movement in the Kluber-Porcello showdown. Very interesting matchup here. Kobe Valentine, I saw a great stat from Kobe Valentine saying that Cleveland is 15-1 in Kluber's August starts over the past however many years that would be. 15-1. Jesus Christ. 15-1. And we thought that maybe some line movement would be telling in this game. Absolutely no line movement as of yet. Let me see if it even went back and forth or if just there hasn't been any. It was about minus 104 in the morning. Still minus 104 right now. Yes. Almost no line, micro line moves at Pinnacle, nothing else. So very little line move as far as the side is concerned. The total has gotten bet down from 8.5 to 8 on the opening line. So a half run move to the under in the Cleveland and Boston game. White Sox against Minnesota. Giolito against Gonsalves, and again, Giolito was pretty decent in his last start. You know, maybe we're a little bit too eager to expect to try to time a positive turnaround from Giolito in general. He is a guy that has proven to be very valuable as an auto fade. And then Gonsalves is also a youngster who did well in the minors. AA and AAA, had some control issues. Just not exactly sure if he's deserving of a minus 160 favorite line here. And the line has moved about 10 cents in the White Sox favor since opening. So that's pretty telling. That is probably at least a somewhat sharp money, somewhat sharp money coming in on the White Sox. Cincinnati against Milwaukee. Once again, I gave Milwaukee at -1, and that line has moved 20 cents since I gave it. Opened at minus 185. When I gave it, it was up at minus 205, and now it is all the way up into the 220s. Pinnacle at minus 225 for Milwaukee. I gave Milwaukee -1 as an official pick and as the birthday pick for what was her name, Carrie Olsen, and hopefully that will cash. The market has certainly endorsed my analysis of value on Milwaukee at minus 205. Texas and Oakland, the line has moved in Oakland's favor. Not a surprise there. No overnight line on this one, and I was thinking about auto fading Bartolo Colon here with at least Oakland first 5 team total over yet, although I haven't done it yet. St. Louis and the Dodgers, sharp guys on the over supposedly. Indian Cowboy on the over reportedly, and that line is now gotten bet up from 8 to 8.5. Bet 365 as 8 minus 140, and that is interesting that a lot of people are liking the over here. That's probably very, very telling. Gomber, of course, has been good for a couple starts in a row. Wood, in general, is good and came back from the DL and looked fine in his last start. But yet, despite that, people still liking the over. And of course, the Dodgers had a big series offensively against Seattle, but before that, very underwhelming offensively. And Machado was hit on the wrist. I believe he's questionable. I don't know if he's out or just questionable. But in light of all that, so many people liking the over and the market pushing this one up makes me think that that is a sharp play, and the over probably is worth a shot. And then Houston against Seattle. Once again, I did take the Houston first 5 team total over at just 2 minus 138. Not much movement here, market wide, and I would be leaning probably Houston -1 as well, even though that is an obvious kind of a probably a square analysis. Just Cole is solid, Houston is improving. Hernandez, he pitched a little bit better in his recent relief appearance, but very, very vulnerable in general, I think. And Houston -1 would be a lean of mine as well, and I might take it. So that's it for the MLB card. The only plays that I'm thinking about, this Atlanta-Pittsburgh game, I don't know what to make of it. Kobe Valentine liking Atlanta just as much with Wilson. Someone else said that he's liking Atlanta even better with Wilson. Other people saying they don't trust him. He hasn't had enough experience at AAA. He's only got 2 pitches. He's going to get hit here. Now, I took Atlanta +1 with Gossman. If I was going to take Atlanta here, I would take a -1 and bet into some volatility with both Wilson and Archer. If Wilson is good, he probably has a surprisingly good start. And of course, we know there's high variance with Archer in general. So Atlanta, if you're going to take Atlanta tonight, maybe think about taking Atlanta -1. Although I would still maybe be leaning under on this one. Let me see what the total is. Yeah, the total with Gossman had been bet down from 8 to 7.5, and now it is solidly at 8. So the market clearly vaguely high on this guy Wilson, at least in this start. So I'm not sure what I think about that one. Baltimore, Toronto. I was vaguely thinking about taking a shot with Baltimore first half. Cashner against Estrada. Again, Estrada looks pretty vulnerable to me, and Cashner has been Cashner. Once in a while getting absolutely blown up. Other starts, not too bad. 6, 7 innings, 2, 3 runs, kind of consistently. So maybe Cashner as a big underdog has some value here. Again, San Francisco Mets. I took San Francisco second half. Huge line move in favor of San Francisco. The only other leans that I would be thinking about would be, Oakland. Oakland -1. Oakland first 5-inning team totals over. St. Louis Dodgers over, just tailing all the people and the line movement that are supporting the over. And Houston -1. And that's it for leans. Not sure which of my leans I want to convert to official picks, but let's scan some comments here to see if there's any insightful handicapping opinions that can help us out a little bit. Here we go. Anil Frank says, Pete, I said Liverpool -1.5 this morning, but missed it. They won 2-0. Shout out to Anil Frank. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Anthony L says, don't bet Orioles, Pete. Okay. I was just thinking about it, Anthony L. And just because I'm thinking that Estrada might be vulnerable here, Cashner might be able to come in and give another 6-inning, 2-run, 3-run type start. And if that's the case, maybe, if both things are the case, maybe Baltimore has some value as a big underdog. Let's see. Other comments coming in. Dave L.A. likes Braves team total over 4. A lot of people are down on Chris Archer. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like that. I'm kind of liking the under in this game, even with this new guy Wilson. I'm kind of liking team total unders. In general, I'm liking unders here. Let's see. Other comments go. Oh, Anthony L. says Mets first 5 is the play of the day, Mr. Peter. Anthony L. Any insights into or any thoughts on the obvious big line move in favor of San Francisco, like a 25-cent line move in favor of San Francisco? Any thoughts on that one, Anthony L? Anthony L liking Mets first 5 despite the big line move in favor of San Francisco in this one. Tasana says, Pete, thoughts on Kluber against the stacked Beantown lineup? Not really. I think that probably Kluber will go 7 innings, give up 2 or 3 runs. Of course, it'll probably be the same from Porcello, and the lines are probably dead on. I wouldn't want the over, wouldn't want the under, wouldn't really want either side here. Great stat from Kobe Valentine saying that Cleveland is 15-1, going back a bunch of years in Kluber's August starts. But of course, Boston is who they are, and Porcello is coming off a good start. Porcello's been alternating good and bad starts, so maybe I would take a shot with Cleveland on the first 5 innings money line. Maybe I would take a shot with Boston second half. But really, I'm just going to pass on this game. I didn't bet it, and I'm just going to pass. All right, so let's see. Comments coming in. Oh, wow. There you go. Dave L.A. at Pete. I took Orioles -1.5 at +220. So Dave L.A. on the Orioles alternative run line. There you go. Anthony L says Archer isn't bad. He's not that good, but he isn't bad. Yeah, and the Pittsburgh pitching coaches might be able to make some significant improvements with him. He always seems like he's on the cusp of being a much better pitcher. He always seems like he's a Blake Snell type, like on the cusp of being a lot better than he has been able to show over a big long-term and big sample size. Tomrino Tomor says Archer isn't in a contract year, and he knew Tampa Bay wouldn't be a contender. He wasn't ready to pitch at the beginning of the year. He can't just turn it on now. Interesting. Tomrino Tomor, definitely down on Archer in general for this year. I'm looking for other comments. To help us out with some handicapping here. Anthony L, Oakland -1 is low-hanging fruit. Okay, I may still yet throw that one on there. Anthony L, my Oakland -1 is low-hanging fruit, so presumably he would think that the Oakland first 5 team total over 2.5 is relatively low-hanging as well. Tom Marino says Hernandez is still struggling. Houston has hammered him. They've seen him a lot and hit him hard. Cole is in good form. Yes, I agree with that. Let's see. I'm just looking for comments here. Up, there you go. Speedy Fighter says bet Cleveland first 5 is what I'm thinking. It is tempting, Kluber is Kluber. You're getting him at a very low line. Porcello does alternate, good starts and bad starts, coming off a good start. And Cleveland doesn't quite have the lineup that Boston has, but they have obviously a lineup that can push a vulnerable starting pitcher at any time. Let's see. Underdog says Pete took Colorado State -14 in week 1. Yes, I'm liking Colorado State. Anthony L says Wheeler has one of the best contact management profiles in MLB this year. Muhammad Joma, Reds lineup is pure ass. Brewers run line low hanging along with Astros run line and A's. Yes, I'm already on the Brewers -1 line, and it is a birthday pick, an official birthday pick. I'm looking for other comments. Blake Kersey, Holland was decent. Yeah, Holland's been decent for a while now. Holland has been decent for a while now. Scotty Rock Forever says, don't believe that line move, Pete. Mets will smash my Giants. Okay. Scotty Rock Forever. It is very interesting, though, that there's been such a big line move in favor of the Giants. I'm on Giants second half. Okay. Tormarino says Lindor is back in the lineup for Cleveland. Yes. J Stasher, when is Jimmy coming back? IFBC on Friday. On Friday. Let me see. T-Money says, best pick of the day. I think it might be Milwaukee on the run line, or -1 if you want to play it safe, which I always do. Anthony L. Brewers -1, A's -1, Indians money line, and play of the day, Mets first 5. That might be the most interesting game of the entire card. The Mets game. Big line move in favor of San Francisco. Question is Wheeler, has he been overachieving? Is he due for regression, or is he the real deal and due for some more quality starts? Anthony L. clearly a believer in Wheeler right now. Let's see. Other comments. Let's see. I guess that's about it. Speedy Fighter, I'm on Pittsburgh money line and Brewers money line. I'm going to take a sip of coffee here. Nolly knows says RG3 is garbage. Blake Kersey on Ravens +4.5 and under 49.5. This is interesting. Parlay Poppy. Pete, recommendation. Leave-in conditioner overnight. Wash hair. Problem solved. Thank you. Thank you, Parlay Poppy. We're getting great tips on the Mets game, great tips on Milwaukee, great tips on the Pittsburgh-Atlanta game, and now great tips on how to undo unintentional white guy dreads. Thank you so much, Parlay Poppy. Really appreciate that. Let's see. Other comments here. Coming in. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Here it is. Paco Healy says, Pirates are the play. Good public fade too. I'm looking for comments here. Ralph Portuando, Pete, quit screwing around and jump all over Oakland run line. Okay, I do have to make a decision there. Lamont Williams likes Pete. Milwaukee run line, already on it. Pittsburgh money line, interesting. Pittsburgh full game over, my parlay for the day. All right, Lamont Williams liking Pittsburgh in general. Damn, I wish I had Jimmy the Bag here so I could just relax for about 15 seconds. Oh, gosh. Underdog, I said in the morning show, Oakland -1 is the play of the day. All right, let me look at this line here. Obviously, Fires has been good. I'm concerned about Oakland's, bullpen. And Texas does have some bats, Texas has been, I don't know if I want to fade Texas here on the full game. If I was gonna fade Cologne, I would just take the first 5 innings team total under. First 5 innings team total over. Everyone liking Oakland -1. Thank you so much to everyone, by the way, for all your continued long-term support through the ups and the downs, the picks being up and picks being down, energy being up, energy being down, tech issues, tech execution being up, tech execution being down, my personal energy levels up and down, my personal mood up and down. Through it all, you guys are so supportive. I just wanted to say I really fucking appreciate that. You know what I mean? Because of that then I can go to the higher ups and the brass at SBR and I can say, it's just like, do you guys realize that people like the show? And they say to me, yeah, Pete, we look at the numbers, we read the comments. And I go, no shit. And they go, yeah. And so it really does make a fucking difference. Thank you so much to everyone. Native Queen, Kobe Valentine, all you guys. Don't worry, I'm not going to have an emotional breakdown here on camera. I'm just giving a huge shout out of thanks to everyone who's been so supportive for so long. Really appreciate it. All right, I am procrastinating here on whether I want to do the auto fade of Bartolo Colon. Let me see. Auto fade of Bartolo Colon. Where's that line? Where the hell is that first 5 innings team total? 2.5 -124. God, it's really just not a high line there. 2.5 -124. All right, I got to do it. If the A's, if the A's score 2 or fewer in the first 5 innings, I'll be annoyed, but I'll be okay with it. If the A's score 3 or more in the first 5 innings, I'm not going to be able to forgive myself for not having the balls to take an obvious play like that. I'm taking it. Oakland, first 5 innings, team total over 2.5 minus 124. I've added it on. Oakland, first 5 innings, team total over 2.5 minus 124. I'm not going to take Oakland full game though. It's just a really high line. The Oakland bullpen might be a little bit tired. It's just a really friggin' high line. Texas could easily come back. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if there's sharp guys who are actually taking a shot with Texas on the alternative run line, which as of right now would be a huge line. Where is that one? Texas alternative run line. Plus 365 at Bet 365. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some nerds with a spreadsheet who think that has some value. I would not be surprised. I would not at all be surprised. Let me see. Oakland, yes, 2.5 minus 130 at Heritage. So there we go. Oakland, first 5 innings, team total over 2.5 minus 124. I'll take it. I'm on that one. Other comments coming in. Other comments coming in. Let me see. Other comments coming in. Triple Beam says Texas hammers lefties and got Mazzara back. Ralph Portuando, Oakland is one of the best bullpens in the league. Hit the like button, buds. Ron Fig says Oakland looks like a team of destiny. Yeah. Look, to everyone who bet Oakland already, I hope you cash. You're probably on the right side, and you definitely got a good line because the line has moved in Oakland's favor. Just right now, I just can't quite do it. I'm just gonna take one simple auto fade of play of Cologne, and I'm gonna take the first 5 innings over 2.5. Also, the full game over for Oakland 4.5 minus 149. That's pushing it a little bit too. But all right, let's see. Other comments coming in. Parlay Poppy, love that Oakland team total over first 5 and Mets team total over first 5 as well. So Parlay Poppy agreeing with Scotty Rock Forever that the Mets are going to smash Holland here. Tomorino Tomor says Oakland has become a public team, but sharps don't like them and they keep cashing. Oakland is the kind of young team that keeps getting stronger as older teams fade and have injuries. Tomorino Tomor says Oakland is healthy at the right time. Lamont Williams says, don't fuck with the Oakland game. That's not the way to go. Yeah, it feels a little bit weird to me, but I have to take a fade if Bartolo Colon take first 5 innings over. Trust me, Pittsburgh money line, Pittsburgh full game over, Cincinnati full game over. Lamont Williams really liking Pittsburgh here, but some other people are saying that they like Atlanta even more now with Wilson in. Wow. Lots of interesting. There's only like 10 games today. They're all very interesting. Mets, San Francisco, very interesting. We'll see who's right. Atlanta, Pittsburgh with the pitching change, very interesting. We'll see who's right. Even Baltimore, Toronto. People saying don't bet on Baltimore, but Dave L.A. took Baltimore on the reverse run line. I'm telling you, man, Baltimore first 5 innings might be a play here. Cleveland, Boston, very interesting game. What's going to happen here? Cleveland first 5 innings might be a great play. Giolito and Gonzalez, another interesting game. Milwaukee, Cincinnati, not that interesting. I think we got it. Milwaukee -1 and the Milwaukee first 5 team total over. Dodgers and St. Louis, 2 lefties who've been pretty good recently, but sharp guys, including Indian Cowboy, liking the over. And then Cole against Hernandez. That's not that interesting. I think it's just auto fade of Cole is warranted here, is justified. St. Louis, Houston -1. Which would be about -130 or 135 or so, is another play that I'm thinking about adding on. That's a 10 o'clock game. If I'm going to add that one on, I will tweet it out. I just feel a little bit nervous about it. It just has a trap written all over it. Cole against Hernandez. Houston a big road favorite here. Cole looking very solid. Hernandez looking vulnerable as ever. Just feels a little trappy to me. Not necessarily that Houston on the first 5 team total over, especially at 2, is not a good play, because I think it is. But taking Houston as that big of a road favorite might be a little bit trappy. All right, we're going to try to maintain a brisk pace, and we might wrap up this show a little bit early. I did make another bet. See what you think about it. I did bet Western Michigan +6 over Syracuse. I did bet that one. That's an interesting game. I'm slowly getting into my college football week 1 plays. I've already given out one play under 46 in the Wyoming game, and I made another bet, Western Michigan +6 against Syracuse. We'll see what you guys think about that when we come closer to kickoff that week. But I definitely took an early shot with that one. All right, let's see. Let's look at some other comments coming in, and then we'll move on to talk about the NFL game. We'll talk a little bit about college football. Maybe we'll give a plug for IFBC. I am told that we do have a lucrative Larry segment today, which is great, right? And then maybe we can wrap up a little bit early. Maybe we can wrap up a little bit early, and I will head on to a barber shop and ask them for some leave-in conditioner. Last resort. Sometimes in life that happens. You got one, last chance sweepstakes. This is it, baby. Last chance sweepstakes to salvage my. I mean, I love dreads. I love reggae music. I love Jamaicans, but it just is incongruous with my current vibe here as a sports betting internet video content provider. Last chance sweepstakes. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you got one final shot, and that's it. Make it count, baby. All right, that's what I'm going to do. Leave-in conditioner. Final shot. Final chance. All right. Let's see. Yayes says, the feel when Loshak won't accept a birthday pick from me on my own birthday. Yayes, what are you talking about? Of course I will accept a birthday pick from you. Where is it? Marco Lou says, no, Larry's going to come out. Larry's going to come out. Let's see. Let me see. Tomrito says, I hammered Michigan -1.5, and I'm on Purdue -3 against Northwestern. Parlay Poppy says, you'll have hair like Heather Locklear in 10. Wow. Heather Locklear. She was a piece of ass in the 80s. I've seen pictures. Man. What's so funny? That comment? Yeah, look at that. I'm making the tech crew laugh. Making the tech crew laugh. Back in the 80s, Heather Locklear, piece of ass. Holy shit. All right, let's see. Gary Avery says, Pete, you need some hot oil treatment for your, I don't know what the hell that is. Salty Dog says, Syracuse head coach used to coach at Bowling Green. He's familiar with Western Michigan. I like Syracuse. Yes. Babers, Babers is a good coach, and he tends to do well in the beginning of the year, but Western Michigan recruited well. They had a lot of injuries last year. They're getting healthier. Their offense was very good with their quarterback last year until he got injured. And I'm just looking at this. I'm thinking, should they be a 6-point dog here? Is the talent discrepancy that different? I think that, Syracuse is probably going to have a very productive offense early in the year, but their defense might be suspect. I'm just not sure. If it was Pick'em, I don't know if I take Western Michigan. But getting 6, maybe someone with a model, with an advanced stat power rankings model would show me that Syracuse should be a 7.5-point favorite, and maybe they're right. But when I capped that game, I thought that getting 6 was a little bit much for Western Michigan. They have a lot of talents, very, very young, and kind of like the Vegas Aces this year, right? The Aces, obviously, the talent matured a lot quicker than people were thinking. It didn't mature immediately, though. The Aces did get blown out early in the season. So they remind me a little bit of that. A lot of very young talent, but they have a quarterback who's returning, who played great before he broke his collarbone. They did relatively well last year in light of the fact they had a first-year coach and a ton of injuries on offense and defense. And I'm just not totally convinced that Syracuse has that much of a talent edge here. They're probably going to be more ready to start off the year fast, as Dino Babers' teams always do, than Western Michigan here. But I don't know. They're at home. They're catching points. They got their quarterback back healthy. Their defense is healthy now. Last year, their defense was decent despite the fact they had a lot of injuries. So I'm thinking that Western Michigan might be a play at +6. Let me see. Other comments coming in here. Derek Miller says California is a good bet. North Carolina players are suspended. Okay, we will get into this. Wow, look at this. Here you go. Kobe Valentine. Baltimore wins 6-4. Vitola says, what's up, Pete from Atlanta Casino? Saying hi at the Sportsbook. Huge shout out to Vitolas. Giving us some great calls on MLB totals all year long. Shout out to Vitolas at the Atlantis Casino. All right, I'm feeling a little bit better now that we're at the 45-minute mark. I don't know why, but all right. Kobe Valentine predicting Baltimore winning 6-5. Now, Kobe Valentine, I don't have to tell you, Baltimore has a dog shit bullpen. So if you think Baltimore wins 6-4, I'm guessing it's because they get out to an early lead. Correct or not? Baltimore has a dog shit bullpen. Toronto has an iffy bullpen as well, but Baltimore has a dog shit bullpen. Darcy Tretian says, love the Ravens tonight. Oh boy, Yayas likes Hawaii plus 14. Okay. Derek Miller says Ravens look good, I think. All right, so we are all over the place right now. Adhoc says pull up the college football records. Okay, there ain't no college football record yet. It'll start though. Let's see. I'm looking for some other comments. Oh man, I'm definitely looking forward to college football. I'm feeling it, folks. Love handicapping college football, especially earlier in the year. Let's see. A lot of great college football comments coming in. Underdog like in Maryland plus 11, Florida State minus 7, Oregon minus 27.5. Let me see. Brandon James says, Pete, you got to go to the Peppermill while you're in Vegas. Great food. Thank you, Brandon James. I will. The Peppermill. I'll remember that. Let's see. California, good bet. North Carolina players are suspended. Tomrio Tomor says Syracuse never plays defense. Same story with Marone. Yes, I was also thinking about the over in that one, and I was also thinking about the Western Michigan team total over, because I could see, Syracuse winning by 7 or 8 or 10 or something like that in one of those super high-scoring games. They tend to play those kinds of, Babers teams tend to play those high-scoring games later in the year, right? Or even with Bowling Green, you would have those games where, early in the year, the teams would be high-scoring, and then later in the year, you'd have those 64-43 type games, and you were like, holy crap. I should have pounded the over, even at 72 or whatever. So I could see Western Michigan losing this one against the spread, but still clearing their team total over. So I'm definitely going to be thinking about the Western Michigan team total over when that one comes out. Should be under 30. It should be under 30. So the Western Michigan team total over might be worth a shot. Trenton Claxton says college football first week overs. Jam Man says, Pete, you the man. I don't know what that's apropos of, but shout out to Jam Man. Huge shout out to Jam Man. All right, let me see. Underdog likes Akron plus 22, as well as Miami minus 4. J. Pete says, Pete, just braid it like an Indian. You'll be good. J. Pete, you aren't getting it. These are fucking rock solid dreads. I can't braid dreads. It's like Israel Vibration. Do a search for what Israel Vibration reggae group looks like. That's what I look like. Bald on top, 1 or 2 huge, massive, rock solid dreads coming out of the side. Good look for them. Less of a good look for me. Let's see. Other comments coming in. Yes, when the WNBA playoffs start, I'm looking forward to that. Anthony L, once again, Holland 40% hard contact, Wheeler 26% hard contact. Which pitcher do you want to put your money behind? Holland. Next question. No, just kidding around. No, I feel you, Anthony L. Again, Anthony L, big market move in favor of San Francisco. What's up with that? What is up with that? All right, let's talk about the let's talk about the NFL preseason game. Ravens against the Colts. Look at that. A lot of people liking the Ravens. Vitalis, Ravens money line here at minus 125, right above Vitalis. Nakisha Thomas, lock Colts. Nakisha Thomas is lock Colts. Nakisha Thomas is not the first person in our comments section to suggest the Colts might be a good play. Again, Tomrio Tomor likes the Colts in the first half. Luck is going to play the first quarter and probably a little bit more into the second quarter as he did in the first game. And that's, as people know, I'm high on the Colts this year just because Luck is back and presumably healthy. Last time Luck was healthy, they won, 11 games when they had a crappy lineup, crappy roster. I know they got a crappy roster again this year, but sometimes Luck is all that they need. It's a little bit like Aaron Rodgers with Green Bay. So Tomrio Tomor might really be onto something, taking the Colts in the first half. And if the Colts are up in the first half, I'm definitely going to be thinking about the Ravens in the second half. But Native Queen and others in the morning show suggested that the best play might just be on the Ravens team total over, which should be under 23. And I will check that one out right now. Again, RG3, Lamar Jackson, and Flacco. Is Flacco going to play? I'm not exactly sure. Let me see. Tomor said that RG3 is playing most of the first half, which is interesting, or maybe he said he's playing the entire first half. But let me see. The Ravens, here we go. NFL preseason. Clicking on it. Here we go. Let's see what the totals are. Yes, 22.5 minus 115 at Heritage is the team total. And the Colts, plus a half, plus 100 on the first half, money line and spread. Interesting. Very interesting. Colts first half team total over might be worth a play as well. 10.5 minus 115. Pushing it a little bit, but, if luck is rolling, they could easily get 2 touchdowns in the first half. Only concern is that someone commented that the Colts are going to be doing a lot of running because they're trying to answer some questions at running back, which is true. Okay, let's look at some comments here. Reef NYC says, just shave and go on a hot streak. Not Applicable says, Pete needs a buzz cut. Hell yeah. That'll solve all my problems. Buzz cut, a shipment of Trenbolone stacked with dihydroboldenone. Bam, I'm done. Ready to rock. Trenbolone, dihydroboldenone, and a slick, nice, crisp buzz cut. Pow! Brand new Peter Loshak. Cashing in money. No problem. Long term. Beatles says, let's see. J. Peach likes the under 43. A lot of back and forths on this one. Joe Licari says, Colts are so banged up, their offensive line's a mess. Both running back to hurt Andrew Luck's out, nothing to work with. Yes, there are significant injuries on the Colts offensive line, and that is not good. The one thing the Colts don't want to do is have Luck deal with an injury in the preseason. That's another reason why Alejandro Blanco says, Pete, do the Spanish Padre look. That's interesting. I'm writing that one down. Spanish Padre look. I'm gonna Google that and figure out what that is, and I will think about it. I will consider that. Let's see. Not Applicable says, Pete is scared looking like that going to Vegas. He might be confused with a homeless person. Yes! Not applicable. Yes, that's the problem. I don't look like an international reggae superstar. I look like a West Coast homeless person. That's what I look like. That's why I need a solution here. You're absolutely right, not applicable. Okay. Anthony L, just cut your hair, do some coke, and bang a few hookers, Pete. You will feel better. I've seen worse advice. Maybe I should just do some coke, bang a few hookers. Why not? Live a little, right? Live a little. Is there anything wrong with having a little bit of fun once in a while, right? Once every 3 years, having a little bit of fun. Is that too much? Is that once every 5 years? Is that too much? Yeah, why not? You might be right there, Anthony L. Let me see. Jason Campbell says, Pete, when was your last haircut? The answer is that is 3 or 4 years ago. I shaved my head and have not touched it since. And this is what happened. Wasn't a haircut. Shaved my head, shaved, and that was it. And have not had a haircut since. That was maybe, I don't know, 3-4 years ago, 2-3 years ago. I don't know. Vitalis says, Pete, did you change your mind on White Sox tonight? Really feeling Giolito today. Vitalis, I'm going to stay off that game, but the market has definitely moved in the White Sox favor. A nice, small, but significant 10-cent move in favor of the White Sox, and that is not an accident. And a move like that would not happen randomly. You might be right there. And this guy Gonsalves, long term, probably will have some nice seasons in the majors. Right now, though, maybe some control issues. I think you're right. The White Sox -1 might be worth a play. Because obviously with both these guys, there's no, I'm agreeing with you. I'm actually agreeing with you. And I might throw that one on last minute. Last second here. A lot of these reverse run lines with some dogs that look kind of ugly but might be a little bit live can really save your bankroll. Nostratota is the king of that. I did that last weekend when I was tweeting out a bunch of losers in MLB, but saved it because I had a Detroit -1 play that hit for a big underdog line there. That might be worth a shot. And you know what? And Minnesota does not have the greatest lineup in the world either. They do not. You know what, Vitalis, you're right. I'm going to take that one. I'm taking the White Sox -1, though. Volatility here. Not taking them on the money line. I'm taking the White Sox -1 as an official play. Money line is +146, and let's see what the alternative run line here at Bet365 is. Let's see what the alternative run line here is at Bet365. I know the White Sox are a dog shit team. There you go, +230. Not that huge, but still looking at about a +200 line here for the White Sox -1. So I am taking it. All right, let me convert some of my leans to official plays here. Other leans I would have, Cleveland first 5 innings is incredibly tempting. I cannot overexpress how tempting it is to take a shot with Cleveland on the first 5 innings money line. Also, to take a shot with the Mets first 5 innings team total. Mets First 5 innings team total. That is just incredibly. Let me just check one thing here. Thanks everyone for bearing with us. I don't have Jimmy the Bag to eat up all the little, wait, hold on a second. All the little moments of quiet, the empty moments that I would like to that would be here if I were doing my research here. So yes. Oh my God! Mets first 5 innings team total over at 2 at plus money is so tempting. I've just been, oh my God! But people are expecting Holland to do well because it was over 2 plus 122 in the morning, and now it's over 2. Sorry, it's over 2 plus 111 in the morning. Now it's over 2 plus 122. So a 10-cent blind move to the under in the first 5 innings team total for the Mets, which means that someone thinks that Holland is going to have a good start, and now it's up to plus 127. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Money is coming in on the Mets' first 5 innings team total under. It's now 2 minus 154 at Pinnacle. The over is 2 plus 127. In the morning when I was thinking about it, it was 2 plus 111. That's a 15-cent line move towards the under. Mets first 5 innings team total. That's a big line move favoring Holland having a good start. Interesting stuff here. Anyone noticing that? Anyone noticing that? Ulysses Hayes, Mets first 5 innings under. Let me see. Other comments coming in here. Other comments coming in. Let's see. Jackie XXXZZ123 says, Pete, why don't you ever brush that shit, homie? I don't have time to brush my hair. You think I grew? I mean, I take showers. I make myself clean. I'm not primping. I don't primp. I didn't know this was going to happen. I didn't know. I thought it was just like be long and just hang there. You know what I mean? I didn't know it was going to all dread up. I thought that like white guys who have dreads, have to sit there twisting it and putting chemicals in and everything. They love dread so much that they spend a lot of time and money doing it. I didn't know it just happened naturally. And my hair's a little bit kinky anyway, so that's probably why. I had no clue it was going to happen. Jackie XXXZZ123. Let's see. Other comments here. Alert Eddie says White Sox are trash. Yes, they are. Twins will score a lot of runs here. Yes, they might. Beneath him, though, Kobe Valentine says Minnesota should not be favored this high at all. Definitely value in White Sox. I would take White Sox minus 1.5 or more juice. If they win, they crush like 8-5. Yes, Kobe Valentine. Let me see. Beetle is plus 160 on the White Sox. Interesting. Wow. Thanks so much, everyone. Thanks so much, everyone, for all these comments. All right, I have to make some final decisions here. Not Apple says apple cider vinegar works wonders, Pete. Is he trolling me now? Not applicable? Does not Apple seem like a kind of guy who has accurate hair grooming tips? Not really. Apple cider vinegar. Interesting. All right, so I have to make some final decisions here. You know what I am going to do? I'm going to take Baltimore first 5 innings money line. Kobe Valentine predicting Baltimore wins 6-4. I think Baltimore, like the White Sox, might have some value on the alternative run line. They are a dog shit team. Yes, I know that. But Cashner, when he's on, solid, right? 6 innings, 7 innings, 2 runs, 3 runs. Estrada, when he's off, gets hit by anyone, even the Baltimore Orioles. I'm going to take a shot with Baltimore first 5 innings, and I might even go for the gold and throw on Baltimore on the -1 line as well. Let me see. Where's the first 5 innings? Here you go. Baltimore plus 145, plus 150 at Intertops. Shout out to Intertops for offering us the best line right now on Baltimore. I'm going to take this. Baltimore, first half money line. Intertops, plus 150. Baltimore has a dog shit bullpen, so I really don't know if I want to take Baltimore on the -1 line. Although that's tempting as well. The alternative run line for Baltimore at Bet365 right now is plus 310. So that is tempting as hell. Just as tempting as the White Sox game. But I'm taking Baltimore. First 5 innings, money line, plus 150. I'm taking it. The Mets game. Can't believe that there's so much money coming in on the Mets' first 5 innings, team total under. Pushing it down. Cleveland, Cleveland, first 5 innings, money line. What is that? What is that line? Cleveland, first 5 innings, money line. There you go. The full game is minus 105, but Cleveland first 5 is minus 123. That tells you something right there. Cleveland minus 125 on the first 5 innings at Pinnacle. I'm trying to think. Is Kluber getting? Kluber started to get hit, didn't he, recently? His strikeouts are still up, but after that knee injury, Kobe Valentine, what do you think? Is Kluber basically back to full health or not? Oh wow, Angel Romero, sweet Loshak. I have Orioles first half money line. Yes, I am. I'm taking them. Kobe Valentine, what do you think? Is Corey Kluber basically back to full health, or is that knee still bothering him? Kobe Valentine, what do you think? What do you think? I'm trying to figure out what to do here. Kobe Valentine says, listen, both White Sox and Baltimore have won games. Even the biggest, smelliest dog shit team can win games. Yes. Yes. Big Dick Donnie says, love you, Pete. Thank you so much. Big Dick Donnie, we're about to wrap this shit up. I'm just thinking about whether I want to throw on last minute here. Cleveland Indians, first 5 innings. Alert Eddie says Red Sox will struggle to hit Kluber here. Not applicable, likes Cleveland money line. Kobe Valentine says Kluber healthy again. Kobe Valentine says Kluber looking very fine last 3 games. All right, that is all I need to hear. I'm taking it. I'm taking Cleveland first 5 minus 125. So I'm adding that one on as well. Cleveland first 5 innings minus 125. Baltimore minus 1 might also be worth a shot. And I'm going to add that one on. I'm going for gold here. I think one of either Baltimore or the White Sox wins by more than 1, and both at big underdog lines should cash. So I'm adding on Baltimore, minus 1. They have a dog shit bullpen. I know that, but things get a little bit funky in the Rogers Center. You know, teams with big lineups can sometimes completely flame out at the Rogers Center. I like to take big underdog lines in general at the Rogers Center, and I'm going to do it. Baltimore, minus 1. The money line, plus 160, and the alternative run line, plus 310. So that's a big line over plus 200. For Baltimore, minus 1. I think one of either the White Sox or Baltimore will cash with these. And I think that's about it. That's all I'm going to... And the other lean I would have would be to Houston minus 1. But if I want to add that one to my official record, I will take that one late and tweet it out. In the meantime, more money coming in on the Dodgers. Wow. Now up into the minus 170s, minus 180 at Intertops. Intertops leading the way. A 30-cent line move in favor of the Dodgers. They opened in the minus 170, minus 140s, now up into the minus 170s. Unreal. Wow. All right, so I've added on Baltimore first half money line. Baltimore minus 1. White Sox minus 1. I've added on Cleveland first 5 innings as well. Boston second half probably has a little bit of value. And this friggin' Mets team total over, I guess I'm going to pass on it. But it's just very, very interesting that that money has come in hard on the Mets first 5 innings team total under, despite the fact that there is reason to believe that there's reason to believe that Holland gets hit. Anthony L. doesn't like Holland. Scotty Rock Forever doesn't like Holland. They both thinking that the Mets will hit him. There it is. First 5 innings, team total over 2 at plus 127. That is amazing. That's amazing. Is Holland that good? Is Holland that good? I don't know. All right, I'm going to hold off on that one, but that is definitely a lean now that it's up to 2 plus 127. And I guess that's it. I'm going to pass on the Ravens game as well. I would definitely be leaning, I believe Tomarino might be on the right side taking the Colts on the first half. I would also be leaning Ravens team total over 22.5 on the full game, but I'm going to pass on it. If the Colts are up at the half, I might look into taking the Ravens on the second half. That might be a great play, but for now, I'm going to pass on it. I did bet Western Michigan plus 6 against Syracuse. That might have been a mistake. I'm not going to make it an official pick as of right now. And that's it. We can wrap up the MLB segment now. Let me review all the picks that I've given officially. Giants, second half, minus 125. Baltimore, minus 1. Houston, first 5 innings, team total over 2. White Sox, minus 1. Milwaukee, first 5 innings, team total over 2.5. Milwaukee, minus 1. That's a birthday pick. Oakland, first 5 innings, team total over 2.5. And Cleveland, first 5 innings, minus 125. That's my entire did I mention Baltimore -1? I hope I did. If not, Baltimore -1. That's my entire MLB card for today. We'll see how it turns out. I'll be back tomorrow, 12 o'clock, to do the Tuesday card. We'll break it all down tomorrow. But before we wrap this up, we do have Lucrative Larry coming in. I was told he has a play for us. Lucrative Larry, come on down. Let's see what you get.
Oh, Mr. Peters.
Nice energy today, Luke. Great to see you, Lucrative. Here,
Hi,
let me
Mr.
give you a
Peters.
hug.
Give
Love
me-
this
give me
guy.
one.
Lucrative
God,
Larry.
this is the best day of my
Life
life.
ain't easy. Life ain't easy, but we slog through every day, don't we, Lucrative Larry? Is life easy for you? Maybe it is.
It is not.
It is not.
It is easy.
Yeah.
But I'm heading to the Champions League qualifying. Taking Benfica over PAOK FC at -250. I'm also taking PSV double chance against FC Bate Borisov at -350, which gives me a parlay, a 2-game parlay of -125 at Bet365.
Not bad, Larry. You feel good about this one?
I'm heading to Vegas.
Are you happy about that? You're looking forward to it, huh?
I am.
You have any vague plans of what you're going to do, or are you just going to go with the moment, go with whatever presents itself to you at the moment? I know that's a hard question. I ask the hard questions here.
I think. Let's see what happens.
That is a hard question.
Let's see what
Lucrative
happens.
Larry. Yes, I put him on the spot, and not easy to answer the hard questions that I present to you. Lucrative Larry, thank you so much.
Mr.
To everyone.
Peters, can I have just one question?
Oh, sure.
If you cut your dread, can I keep it?
Sure. Yes, absolutely. You get it. All right. Okay. Yes, for anyone who's going to be at the IFBC, Lucrative Larry is going to be there doing what? I have no idea, but the ticket's paid for. Everything's all set. Lucrative Larry will be there. Thanks so much, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow at 12 o'clock Eastern Time.